25 Shocking Parenting Fails. Thank you, Olga, for letting us know which photo you thought was creepiest in our creepiest Google Earth Images video. Let us know which of these moms you think is the craziest, and maybe we'll feature you in our upcoming video. Number 25, Haircut Fail. Did you think giving your kid a haircut was a good idea in order to save a little extra cash? Well, think again. This parent tried their best. This kid will most likely have some resentment against his parents while he's being laughed at in class by all his classmates. Too bad hats aren't allowed in class. However, you think the principal would be willing to make an exception for this guy. Number 24, Carryon Luggage. We're all tired of babies crying on planes and making noise while we're trying to get some sleep. After the mom couldn't get any much-needed shut-eye, she decided to firmly store the baby in the overhead compartment. We'll worry about whether he can breathe or not when he stops crying. 23, Plastic Helmet. Can't afford to get your kid a shiny new helmet for when you're placing him on your motorbike? Well, that's okay. Just use a plastic bag instead. It's much cheaper, and it'll keep his face dry in case it's raining. But no, seriously folks, don't do this, or you might end up on this list, or go to jail. Number 22, no babysitter, no prob. Who needs to hire a babysitter when you got some handy-dandy duct tape laying around? He seems to really be enjoying his time bonding with the wooden door. Some single parents don't have the money to afford a babysitter, and when they get the chance to get on a date, this might be their best option to help them find a new parent. Number 21, milk drinking and driving. They're never too young to know the importance of not drinking and driving, even at this age. Maybe the parents shouldn't have let her get her license this soon. This baby crashed her wagon and will most likely have to be spending a little bit of time in timeout to think about what she did. So what's the youngest age anyone's been arrested, you might ask? A 4-year-old in Florida was arrested for punching a boy and stealing his bike. Crazy but true. Number 20, shop till you drop. Dead. Man, that kid's been waiting a long time for his parents to finish shopping. This is a serious case of child neglect. You gotta wonder how long he's been waiting there for. Number 19, young buck. Seems like kids are going through puberty a little bit earlier and earlier nowadays. This kid was asking simply too many questions, and maybe he'll finally understand the true answer of where babies come from. You can tell he's getting a little bit extra thirsty for milk just by looking. Number 18, kids on the block. You really don't want to play a game of hopscotch with these young thugs. Instead of playing with Barbie dolls like most girls their age, these girls are raised with gats, and the only way to survive is by hustling each and every day. Number 17, baby sandwich. Some babies are cute enough to eat. This father took that expression to a whole new level. Different cuisine varies between each culture. In places like France, eating snails is okay. In other places, maybe babies? This parent here decided that the kid was more useful between a pair of 2 pieces of sliced bread than not doing anything in its crib. Number 16, bad snake. Everyone said getting a snake would make you seem much cooler, and sometimes they do make great pets. This photo should have never happened. Hopefully the snake was well fed, or the family will get a rather gruesome lesson on how the food chain works. Number 15, texting and parenting. People can get quite distracted while trying to be a good parent. Devices like cell phones and iPads aren't something they should be using while trying to carry around their kid. This woman needs some parenting classes ASAP. Number 14, baby table. Sometimes there's just not enough room for both your baby and the french fries you're trying to eat. It saves a lot of time and space just to come up with a baby table. Hopefully he won't move and get your fries on the floor. That would just be outrageous. Number 13, Mother of the Year? This mother will most likely not be winning Mother of the Year award for posing for a photo with a handgun at her daughter. Is it possible she's holding this child for ransom and sent this photo to the parents to show them that she means business? Either way, the poor daughter seems quite frightened, and the Child Protective Services need to come ASAP. Number 12, the Walmart Sleigh. Is your rascal cart out of battery, and you really don't want to have to get up to walk? And just like that, you got yourself a good old Walmart sleigh. Just be sure he doesn't get off the leash, or you might actually have to get off your rascal to go find him. Number 11, college preparation. Many parents are worried that their children aren't ready for college. Well, instead of standing there and doing nothing, these people are making sure he knows how to properly handle a good beer bong. Hopefully, he'll take these skills to the college of his choice someday. Number 10. Mother-daughter bonding. Single moms have to work hard in order to support their kids. Finding a babysitter isn't always that easy. Bringing your kid to work day at this strip club was a great way for these two to get a little extra much-needed bonding time. Let's just hope the kid doesn't want to grow up to be just like her mommy. Number 9. Messy kid. We're assuming that's not Nutella on his face. When will his parents learn that spray tans and breastfeeding just don't mix? Number 8. Father's Day. Dads deserve to have their own day too. This Father's Day party ended up more like a bachelor's party. The child might be a little bit too young to know exactly what's going on, so the guys should still get to have a good time, right? All the kids on the block will love to come over here once they find out what's going on. Number 7. Stay still. No, the kid isn't crying blood or anything. The father just carelessly dropped ketchup on his face. He paid at least $5 for that cheeseburger, and he really doesn't want to waste anything. Don't bother using a napkin or anything. It's much more tender loving to use your tongue to get rid of that ketchup. Number 6. Driving lessons. Your kids are never too young to learn how to drive correctly. Pretty soon, this little whippersnapper will be 16, and he'll need to know how to pick up some babes of his own. His legs might be a little too short to reach the gas pedals, but his dad has him covered. Number 5. Babies on board. It looks like these ladies needed to transport a lot of babies in a hurry. Are they running a baby delivery service or something, working for the stork? Turns out, this insane photo was taken in Mexico City, and these babies were being evacuated to safety after a protest broke out there. But isn't there just a better way? Number 4. Dressing room fail. When will the torment end? This kid must be asking himself. We know she's excited about trying on her new bikini, but does her son really need to be in the same room as her? Of course she doesn't want to lose her son by leaving him outside. Duh. Just give the little guy a break already and worry about your selfies later. Number 3. A long night. A long night partying with this crazy mom, you might end up looking like this kid in the photo. This kid might look too young to party, but that's not keeping this cool mom from having a family party. She can't keep him sheltered from outside life forever, right? For now, she possibly thinks it's best that he's supervised while partying, instead of risking a possible DUI. Number 2. Valuable lessons. Growing up, we look to our parents to teach us valuable lessons in life and guide us into adulthood. This mother, on the other hand, decided to teach her daughter how to twerk. How delightful. She'll learn from a young age how to be breaking hearts and shaking that booty. It's a much more productive activity than finger painting, if you think about it. Number 1. Guns, beers, and babies. They all seem about as American as apple pie. And what could possibly go wrong here? Venture off deep into America's South, and you might come across this wild mom. Not all moms can be the greatest, but she's clearly going to live her life and not let her kid get in the way of what she likes to do. Just be sure to keep the safety on while juggling all 3 of these things.